Do you want to make sure you're squeezing out every bit of DPS you can? Today, I'm going to show you one of the best tools to help you do exactly that. It's called the Next Action Guide, or NAG for short. So, what does NAG actually do? At its core, it shows you the best button to press in real time, based on your current runes, runic power, procs, buffs, and even the number of targets around you. On top of that, it tracks your cooldowns and lets you see both single target and AoE recommendations at the same time. Super handy when you don't want to accidentally hit extra mobs. You can install NAG and practice for free on target dummies, in Archers, and in major cities. That makes it perfect for learning your class and testing rotations. But the real strength of NAG is unlocked when you take it into dungeons, raids, and the open world. With a subscription, you'll get full access everywhere, so your DPS is optimized when it matters most. Here's how it works. By default, the main icon in the middle is your core rotation ability. To the left, you'll see minor cooldowns, to the right, your major cooldowns, and above and below are your rotational abilities that you might want to hold for specific mechanics. And if you see a half icon in the middle, that's your AoE suggestion. This layout keeps everything where you need it, simple, intuitive, and easy to follow in fast-paced fights. If you want to customize the setup, just type /nag in-game. Head over to the class tab, then click spell locations. At the top, you'll see every spell used in the action priority list, the APL. And if you scroll down, you'll also find extra spells that aren't in the default APL but can still be slotted in. There's also resource tracking with real-time prediction, customizable visuals, borders, and glows, and integration with weak auras and other major cooldowns. For advanced users, you can even edit the rotation itself. Open the rotations manager, copy the default one, and then hit edit. That'll let you see the APL directly, where you can change requirements or add new lines for spells. Basically, full control over how the tool works. There's one key thing. Don't just blindly follow what the NAG tells you. If you want to do great DPS, you still need to understand the fight. For example, if Leishi is about to hide, popping Pillar of Frost right then would be a waste. Or on Sulong, during the night phase, some strategies involve ignoring the ads. You don't want the NAG tricking you into suboptimal AoE damage there. I've also set it up specifically for Frost DK so that if you're out of melee range, it'll suggest ranged abilities like Howling Blast, while still showing you the best melee option. That way, you're always pressing something, and if being at range was a mistake, you know just to step back and hit Frost Strike. When you first load this add-on as a Frost DK, you'll see Horn of Winter as your first suggestion. This will pop up anytime you do not have the 10% attack power buff from any source. Another neat feature is that it will suggest you to be in Frost presence if you aren't already, as any other presence as a Frost DK is a DPS loss in MoP. Plague Strike will be suggested next if you need to reapply diseases. If you're in range, it will also suggest Outbreak, or Howling Blast if you didn't want to apply diseases for whatever reason. Your cooldowns will also be shown to the left and right to be used right away, or to be held if you know a better time to use them. After that, it will cycle through your rotation as you press buttons, adapting with Rhyme if you get a proc from Obliterate, or prioritizing a Frost Strike when a killing machine pops up. And that's just the Master Frost rotation. Once you equip a two-hand weapon, the NAG will adapt and start showing you Obliterate in all its glory. The best way to think about NAG is as a guide, not a rule. Use it to compare what it suggests with what you are already planning to press. Try to understand why it recommends certain abilities, and the next time you go into a fight, you'll bring that knowledge with you. Over time, you'll get sharper with your rotation, and yes, your DPS will climb. Even veterans of the class can find a use for NAG. If you're too busy running from mechanics to watch your resources, you know you can trust the NAG to tell you the right thing to press. Check the links in the description to get started.